not entirely convinced that my socks are not in the garbage. So I'm gonna go through the garbage one more time, but with gloves. Hi, if you like my videos, please click the bell so you can be notified and come back often because I have new videos every week.
I saw that you used the ticket and no problem. Hold on to the ticket until the end of the week and put them all together. This way it's not all separate. Keep it in the truck and I have it here with me when we get there.
No, are things that bad?
Yeah, but you're gonna
They are not bad. I'm looking for dinner and breakfast. I probably bought $50 worth of socks.
Oh, that's only 1 hour for you.
So 1 hour.
I gotta work 2.
Oh, it's still an hour. I have to sit in the machine and put up with truck drivers. I got my socks. I got my socks. I can't believe it. Folks, I cannot believe I found my socks. I knew they had to be in there. They were not in my van. My van is not that big, even though I do lose stuff in here. But I knew it wasn't in here. I looked everywhere. Not in here, not in my trailer, not on the ground, not on top of the van, not under the van, not in the engine compartment. Well, I didn't look, but I was this close. I'm gonna make a Louis salad, but I'm gonna add some special ingredient today, and I'm gonna go over here to the Louis garden and get my special ingredient. And you want to come along to my garden? Well, let's go. Let's go to the garden. Let's go to the Louis garden. Let's take a little bit of that. Welcome to the Louis garden. I developed a taste for basil. I knew I liked basil because I've had basil in other foods like pizza and stuff. But the other day I put basil in something. This basil smells different. It would be bad if it's not basil. It said basil on the thing. Okay, it might be basil. We don't know yet. We'll find out when I start eating. But I developed a taste for basil because I put it in my breakfast concoction and it was so delicious. I'm like, wow, why don't I use basil more often? So, voila. Morning, folks. How's my hair? It's cold, folks. It's 28 degrees. And I gotta ride the motorcycle about an hour to work. I should have taken my van. Yesterday was nice, but windy. Today is cold, but calm. So I'm hoping it'll be okay, but it's cold. But I got all the gear, so I think I'll be all right. Did I mention it's cold? It's like 28 degrees. It's freezing. But how's my hair? My hair feels like it's not. My hair and makeup crew disappear, you know. They say, oh, it's too cold. We don't want to do your hair when it's too cold. So I'm left on my own, folks. And this is how early I start work. Without a flashlight, it's pitch dark. Yeah, going to work this morning. I leave the van about 5 a.m. So I have plenty of time to get to work and start at 6:30. And today we're going to a different job, so it was like an hour away. And I was 20 minutes away from the job site. And I'm in the left lane over here on the New Jersey Parkway. And motorcycle just stops running. And I'm like, uh-oh. So this has happened before. So I knew to quickly put the signal on and go across a couple lanes of traffic to the right side. And just as I was getting close to the shoulder, there was this right here, as I'm passing it right now, Sunoco station off of the parkway. So I was able to have enough momentum to make it almost to the pumps. I just had to push it about 20 or 30 feet. And I thought, well, maybe the fuel, maybe if I put fresh fuel in there, maybe it'll help, because it happened in the past and I put fresh fuel in it. And then she was fine. But the motorcycle wouldn't start. And then it was giving me a code, or some type of code, which I've never seen before. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm stuck. So I called AAA. And then AAA tells me that in New York and New Jersey, they're not allowed to go on the parkway. And I'm assuming also in the turnpike in New Jersey. So I'm like, oh well, so what's my, I have the premium membership, but just don't break down on the parkway, I guess. She told me that if I drove a couple miles or whatever, if I drove off the parkway, then AAA would be able to pick me up. But I was like just a little less than a mile from the next exit, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to push the motorcycle a mile. So I said, well, let me see if I can figure things out. And then I ended up calling them back, and then they called the parkway, and they came and picked me up. But they're going to reimburse me, I hope. That's what they told me. So I'll get reimbursed. But it's one of those things, you know. I'm going to work. I'm going to get there early, and then things just happened. And it is what it is, folks. It's the joy of having a motorcycle, I guess. But the good thing is, I have an appointment Saturday morning with Harley. So I'm going to take the Harley there. I'm going to go to Pennsylvania, take it there and have it fixed. And they're going to have me for the whole day, and they already have it down on that computer that it's I have a running problem. So it's already on a computer. They're going to try to figure it out and maybe fix it. Maybe it's not a big deal at all. It's just some sensor or something needs to be changed. So I'm hoping it's not a big deal. My co-workers, they had some scrap wood laying around. Thank you, Rich. I know you're going to throw this away anyway, but thank you for letting me have it. And I'm going to use this under my jack whenever I have to lift the van. I'm looking over here at my camera to see what's going on around me. I stayed over here at this nice hotel because I'm in Poconos. I'm gonna bring my bike to the Harley dealer, see if they can look at it, see what's wrong with it. I did check the code that it was giving me. I googled it, and quite a few folks are having this, or were having the same problem, or probably still having the same problem, where the motorcycle just stops, or when you come to a light and you lower the RPMs and the motorcycle just comes to a stop. I thought it was bad fuel, and it could still be bad fuel because whenever I would go to another gas station, fill up, then the problem would go away. So I'm thinking it's probably the fuel filter. So I asked them to change it today, but maybe I don't have to have that changed. Maybe I just need them to figure out what's wrong with the motorcycle, because if it becomes unreliable, I won't be able to trust it. You know, I can't go to work like I was going, 5 o'clock in the morning, and then all of a sudden motorcycle stops in the middle of the road, middle of the highway on the left lane, and I can't have that done, or happen. It's still early, folks. Still having my coffee. Oh, it's hot. Coffee is hot, folks. So my motorcycle is in the shop. Hopefully they'll know what's going on in a few hours. The bike does have a whole bunch of codes in there, and I didn't know, but that by turning the ignition on and pressing a button and cycling through the computer a little bit, you can find out if there's codes in there. I didn't know that. Had I known when I bought the motorcycle, I would have asked him to check if there's any codes in it. I didn't know, but now I know. So now, whenever I have the bike serviced, I'll ask him to see if there's any codes in it. And I think in a little bit, I'm going to test ride the new Pan America.
It's not bad. It's different, The accelerator is really light compared to those bikes. It's a different feel. I don't know what the blinkers are though. This arrow? That one? Oh, that one. It's different.
Yeah.
Then the engine noise is different.
Yeah, it's a little quieter than
The throttle is different.
It was better than I was expecting. So, I don't know, folks. I may end up getting one of those bikes. Motorcycle is all done. Supposedly it's running great, so I'm gonna try it. Even though it's drizzling a little bit. I got my new chops. I don't have a lot of time. They're gonna close at 5. And when they close the gate. So, just gonna go around the corner, God willing, and come back. Oh, new leathers. Feels nice. The clutch and gears changed really nice. I mean, the gears changed really nice. They adjusted the clutch, so
is changing really nice. So hopefully it won't stall again, and I won't have to call another tow truck. This is what I gotta put up with, folks. Sometimes I come through here and the water is like up to my head.
Sometimes I get flooded with the van. Sometimes I get flooded with the motorcycle.
It's what happens when you live in a van down by the river.
It's a rainy day today, folks. It's the weekend. And I think I'm gonna go Costco and Whole Foods and Walmart and get a whole bunch of supplies that I need today.
I got lights all around now, folks. Side, front, back, the other side.
Good morning, folks. Today is a special day. It's a very special day. Not because I'm making cereal, but it's a special day. You'll see why it's going to be a special day. And I was thinking, I wanted to take my motorcycle to this special day, but it's going to rain. But before I get to that special day thing that I'm doing, I need to get fuel. If I was on my motorcycle, I would just be doing it myself, but because this is New Jersey and it's special over here, they need somebody to fill it up for you. So Paige, are you excited? So I'm here, folks, and I'm being attacked by a freaking wasp. Darn it. Stay away from me. Unbelievable. Son, your daddy's here. Look, what's the matter with you? Not feeling good?
No.
Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
The kid's not feeling good. You got the sickies? All right, stay away from me. For the Lord himself will descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trumpet of God, and the dead in Messiah will rise first. 1 Thessalonians 4:16.